Focus on that.
Focus on that. You can't see it. It's too dark. It's too dark. Too dark.
You need sunglasses for when you're doing it blind. Or not.
No. So what we're doing here is a blind sampler from TNT Cigars. They put out a video with a blindfold and see what tasting notes you got. So I ordered a couple of the sampler packs. See if we can get the same notes. Basically just see how it goes. Kind of a response video to TNT Cigar. Cool?
Sounds good to me.
So what do we got here? We've got this envelope with our labels. So we're not going to look at those.
Sealed. We didn't cheat.
And then it looks like tasting key 2 and tasting key 1. So let's see here. The notes you're actually supposed to get. We've got our 5 cigars. Alright, just getting into the first stick here, and sort of a tight draw, not super tight, but on the firm side. Medium to full, very earthy.
Good smoke production, like you said, slightly tight draw. Getting some like rich coffee berry notes. It's fairly creamy on the light, but that seems to have subsided.
I'd say the aroma is almost like the difference between like a mesquite wood versus like a pecan cherry wood. If you're smoking meat, it's more of that mesquite, kind of earthy, strong. Plenty of smoke there. You got to work for your draw a little bit.
Yeah, slightly tight. The spice is mellowed out on the retro. It's not, that harshness is kind of subsided.
Woodsy smell and flavor. Very earthy. Alright, cigar number 2. This guy right here looks like a box press Robusto. So we'll get this cut up. See what it's like. By the way, boom, we're rocking some swag. Honestly, I'm not getting much on the cold draw. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, my intuition is that I'm not gonna like it. Let's light this baby.
Alright, so you're not a big fan. What is it you don't like? What is the flavor you're getting that you don't like?
There's like harshness on my tongue that's just like... I don't get much off the retro. Like there's some spice, like there's a harshness to the retro. I wouldn't necessarily call it spice, but there's a harshness.
I think this is a Rocky Patel. I'd smoke this on the golf course. If I'm on the golf course riding around and I'm putting a cigar on the ground while I hit golf balls, I guess what I'm going to put down for draw, tight, aroma, I'll say, golly, just general cigar, say, it's burning even and smooth, that's for sure. Even, mild, at best, maybe a tinge of pepper, but maybe that's also ammonia, I'm not sure. But that's all we're getting off of this one, guys. So, what we've got here looks like a 60 ring gauge. Pretty light on the aroma, just a hint of sweet tobacco. Yeah?
Like very muted barnyard, but like...
Very muted. Alright, very open draw. I'd expect that from a 60 ring gauge. Very open. That's what I'm just going to call it, very open. Alright, so right off the bat, tons of smoke. Medium body at the most, mild to medium. A nice aroma.
Very like hint of cedar.
Just a little floral on the retrohale. As you can expect from a 60 ring gauge, very easy draw, but it's not too easy. There's a slight amount of resistance, so I think for me, I would rather a cigar have this draw than a tight draw. So I'll take that. Doesn't have much of a punch either. Tons of smoke though, and pleasant. Flavors, mild, sweet, cedar. Aroma, very slight, barnyard. That's about it. I'm not getting much else from it, to be totally honest.
On to the next one, on to the next one. Number 4, baby.
Alright, Number 4. This cigar just looks like the pretty standard Toro shape. Very tight. Seems like a very firm, hard pack. Again, I really like the wrapper, really nice and toothy, but the pack is just, yeah, too tight, I think. So, let's see what it tastes. A little dark chocolate earthiness. Now, this thing billows smoke like crazy when I'm not smoking it. When I take a draw, it's so tight. I don't feel like I'm getting what I want to get out of it. Alright, so far on this one, I'm not getting enough smoke output to enjoy any part of it. The draw is exceptionally tight. It's not plugged.
No, not.
But it's too tight. If I smoked this all night long, my throat would be sore.
Nah.
But I wish I was getting more from the cigar itself, because I feel like the flavor profile is sweet earth, dark chocolate, and that's kind of like my sweet spot. Alright, cigar 5. This is the one that Bradley said was Cuban-esque. Let's cut this guy up. Alright, so right off the bat, very pleasant aroma, very sweet, open draw, florally. It's got that nice, creamy, smooth, medium full if it develops some flavor. Nothing harsh, super smooth, buttery. You're pissed off at this one too?
Mm-hmm. There's like a creaminess to it, which isn't bad. Like I like that part of it. And I pick up some of that butter you're talking about. It may have like a little vanilla, but it's not a ton. It's like very subtle.
Yeah. That's that buttery vanilla kind of sweetness, but nothing harsh. So draw, I'd say open, aroma, floral, sweetness. Now we've gone through all 5 cigars.
Let's rank them real quick and see which ones on our list are.
Okay.
If you want to do that real quick.
Rank. All right. So I'll rank. Yeah. All right. Rank these 5 cigars, least favorite to most favorite out of these 5.
My number 1 would be the number 3, the small like nub style cigar, a nice cedar sweetness. Number 2 would be the first cigar we smoked, which had the berry earthy flavors. Number 3 would be the one we're smoking now, which is very mild, mellow, kind of creamy. And 4 and 5 both didn't like at all, but number 4 was probably my 4th, and number 2 was my 5th. Both of those I probably wouldn't finish.
Okay. For me, I would agree. I think the short fat was the most flavorful, the easiest smoking. It's not the one I would pick to go smoke because I just don't smoke a 60 ring gauge often, but I like that one. My second favorite was this one right here, 5th in the pack. Yeah, it's not the most flavorful, but it's got that smooth, creamy, buttery, easy to smoke. I could really like that. My third favorite was number 1 with the berries and that earth. I thought that was really, really pleasant. I like that. It smoked really well. And my 4th favorite would be number 2. And my least favorite would be number 4, the one with the tight draw that when I smoked it, I got nothing from it. Let's pull out the notes and compare to what we got.
Let's do that.
Cool. Alright, so we got the actual tasting notes here, and we're going to compare it to what we got. Number 1, sweet, dark earth, red spice, black berry. We got berry. Sweetness, we got sweetness. I've got sweet and sweetness listed here.
We got earthy as well.
We got earthy. We got some earthiness. The second cigar, nailed it. Rocky Patel, sun-grown Maduro. Okay, I didn't say it was the sun-grown Maduro, but I did say Rocky Patel. Nutty earth caramel coffee. I got some mild pepper. I didn't get a lot of flavor. I didn't get the earth coffee. I actually didn't get really any of these because I didn't get much flavor from it at all.
I've actually liked that cigar in the past. When it first came out, it was very good. but the batches that I've had since then have been exactly what I tasted here.
The third cigar was the nub. We nailed it. It was the Habano. Clearly it wasn't the Connecticut. Clearly it wasn't a Maduro. Deep, rich tobacco flavors, creamy finish, caramel, oaky wood flavors. Oaky wood, we got that.
Definitely the sweet cedar.
Definitely got the sweet cedar. The fourth, coffee, chocolate notes, slight pepper, slight caramel, and cream. So I just got mild earth and too tight of a draw really to get much else. The slight caramel, cream, pepper, coffee, chocolate, didn't get any of that because I just wasn't getting anything off of it. And then the fifth, sweetness, caramel, cocoa, spice, cinnamon, earthiness, leather. I'd say the caramel, the earthiness, the leather, I was getting all of those. The sweet aroma was there. I didn't get any spice. So I got a few of those. So there you go. That's the 5 cigars from the TNT Blind Cigar Challenge. We just did them all in one day, and we didn't really nail them. We didn't necessarily like all of them, or most of them, but nonetheless, that's them.
Click that bean.
Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe. I got more videos coming. We got sampler packs coming out of our own, and hopefully more videos like this. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more.